This is the first time. This will be a weekly session. It will be every Tuesday and every Wednesday from 11 o'clock. So to wake you guys up every morning, our voice, etc., talking about various different stuff, different kinds of things. So it could be, how can I say it? I'll try to get a lot of artists on here, a lot of musicians, even actors as well, footballers. There could be many different professions really. So if you're interested in coming here, you got a profession or you got like a talent that you got, then you can definitely come onto my show, be a guest. You could teach me a few things, I could teach you a few things about me as well. So we're gonna have good, it's gonna be a good time on the Jamie show, 100%. If you are tuned in every show, I'll be asking you, just put your W's up in the chats, because we're always winning, doing well, etc. And we're also goating as well, so make sure you either put the W's in for winning and also put in the goating for, like, we are goating all the time, every time. Even if you're not goating in the world, you're goating in your circle, do you know what I mean? So even in your little clique. So yeah, every time we're gonna do that, and every morning we are gonna go we're gonna be doing various, like, for example, I've got a quote of the day which we'll be doing. So it's gonna be, we're gonna have fun here, don't worry. And the quote of today, let me get my little book up. The quote of the day, and I got it from brainquote.com if you want to check them out. Growth is only evidence of life. I'll say it again. Growth is only evidence of life. Right? So that's the quote of the day. I'll be doing that just to wake you guys up and to get you guys thinking, like, you know what, today's gonna be a good day. Jamie's gonna put a quote on for me, etc. Do you know what I mean? So like I said, I'll be doing that every morning. So how is everyone? Let me just check who is in the chat. Give me a moment. Let's check who's in the chat. We will be live. Let's see who's here. We got 3 people in. We got Nalda Ma, my sister. Big up Sissy. Big up Sissy. But yeah, we talking about 2020 today. If you guys wanna have call in, let me know your thoughts on 2020. What you've been doing, the struggles, the benefits, really, because it's not just been a year of how can I say it, being ups. It's not been a year of downs. It's been ups as well. For me personally as well, I've been doing a few things which I'm proud of. I'll let you guys know a bit more. So if you don't know what I do a lot of content creating. So I do, for example, 1-minute skits. I do wordplay. I just do funny videos, really, because for me, I'm a personality man. I'm an energy man. So I'm always want to vibes. I always want to, like, just bring joy to people. So that's why I'm in radio, especially to bring joy to lots of faces. And in the morning, you'll be hearing my voice a lot every week, like I said. But yeah, that's what I do on the gram. I'm also a bit of dreams of mine that I want to do. I want to get into a lot of TV. That's what I've been doing. So I've been working towards that. Like I said, this year shouldn't really be a year of ups and downs. It should be a year of, how can I say it, preparation, as I would say. Preparing for 2021. Yes, this year's been down, but you've got to kind of, don't fall back. Like, do you know what I mean? Don't fall back. Don't slack, etc. Just making sure that you're prepared for next year. So that's what I've been doing. Like I said, if you want to call in on 078 52 473 473, like I said, let me know your thoughts, what you got planned for 2021, really, because we've only got a month. It's crazy. We've got a month of 2020. It's mad. Christmas is around the corner. What's everyone getting me for Christmas? Oh my days, it's just been mad. It's just been mad. The one thing I do want to say about 2020 though, this whole lockdown stuff, man, it's been absolutely hectic. Who would have thought it? This time last year, I'm not gonna lie to you, where was I? I was in Newcastle at the time. I was in Newcastle this time last year, having vibes with me and 2 other of my friends in it, and then we were in Newcastle, going out, never been there, so we thought, why not go there? The 4 days that we went to Newcastle, we would have never thought that we was going to be in lockdown next year. We didn't think that would be our last time properly going out. It's mad. It's crazy. When lockdown eased off and etc., and we were allowed to go out, etc., we did go to Leeds, but we would have never thought we was gonna go into a national lockdown. It's mad. So like I said, that we didn't expect that, and lockdown really it's been a bit tough. It's been a bit tough because it's something, like I said, I'm 22, so it's something that I've never really been used to, and I didn't think that would happen. So what I've been doing, like I said, I've just been doing a lot of comedy stuff, a lot of thrillers. I was doing it before, but obviously now it was more than ever. I had more time. I was working from home, so I was always doing something. I was always keeping busy, and making sure that, like I said, I was preparing to just for not to really someone to say, raw, like, you're not, how are you going to benefit? Like, if someone asks me, raw, what will you how was your lockdown, I want to be able to say to someone that I've benefited from it. You can look at me, look at me. I try to do a lot of exercise whilst in lockdown, but you just get lazy. You get used to not doing anything. Do you know what I mean? You get used to, like, for me, I got used to just filming, editing, sitting down, eating. That's all I got to do. I didn't put any weight on though. I'm still a skinny. But I didn't do much exercise, but I made sure I was doing videos 100%. So I was proud of myself to do that. Other thing, let's just go into I was watching a new thing. If you know it, let me know. I was watching a show called Wildin' Out, and I didn't know that was gonna be as good as I thought it was. Wildin' Out is probably one of the greatest shows on earth, on YouTube especially, and I'll tell you why. Because it's a lot of improv. It's a lot of kind of like games, which I like to do, and we'll be doing a lot of games on here. Just to mention, we'll be doing that 100%. We'll be doing a lot of games on there when we have guests on, etc. So we'll be doing a lot of games, and that was a lot of improv. That was a lot of kind of just freestyling, etc. So I started watching that, and that made me have the love for comedy and getting your personality out there, and even wanting to be on TV, because that's something I want to do in the future. But go on TV, feature on movies, music videos even. So being on camera, that's something I love to do. So that's why, like, watching that show, it just made me even just love the fact on being on TV, really. Another thing that I did get into as well is TikTok. That app is amazing. It's amazing, especially the early parts of lockdown. I think in March, that's when we started. I think March, April, around them times when we was in lockdown. TikTok absolutely blew up. It blew up because it's like Vine. Like, if you know what Vine is, it was 6 seconds. If I'm wrong, let me know. But it was 6 seconds of you of just you doing a quick video, and then it will go viral. It might not, etc. But TikTok, I feel like TikTok, the difference between TikTok and Vine, only a certain amount of people kind of blew up from Vine. This time you could easily blow up on TikTok. Easily. One video, easy blow. Shout out my brother, Jerome. He does TikTok. He got 1 million views. He only started the comedy stuff with me. He didn't really start with me, but it started later on. And he jumped on TikTok this year. And he already got 1 million views on one video, and that's difficult to get. But like I said, it's easier on TikTok than Vine to blow up. So who's on here? We've got let's see who's on here. You can't see who's on here. Let me just let the people know we are live, etc. We are live. If you want to add my Snapchat is Jamie Richards 19. I post few stuff here and there, but I'm mainly on the Insta. My Instagram is humus_J. Yeah, the reason why I call it humus_J is because I'm very, very funny. You guys will see it. It's my first show. I'm a bit nervous to let you guys know, but you lot will see a lot of me on here. We live. Cool. Boom. We live. just let people know we're here. Cool. Like I said about TikTok, I was always like, you go into your bed and you're just like, Jamie, what's up, bro? What's up, Plaman? What's up, Plaman? Shout out Plaman. I play football with him. Plaman, every time, like I said before, if you just joined in, we'll be talking about lockdown 2020. If you want to put your W's up every time we'll be doing a show, put your W's up, put your goat emojis up. Yeah, because we're goating, we're winning every morning. From 11 o'clock, we're winning. We're goating every time. So everyone, make sure you put your W's up. We've got Louis Correct in the building. What we saying, bro? What we saying? Yeah, so, yeah, TikTok, I used to just sit in my bed and just sit there for an hour on TikTok. So that's what 2020 and 2020 brought, to be fair. So it's been, like I said, it's not just brought some down moments, it's brought some good moments, it's brought some laughter. You get what I'm saying? The bad side about lockdown, personally for me, barbers not opening. That is criminal. With someone like me, who like my hair when my hair grows, I don't look too bad. But not having a barber for months and months and months, people, it weren't the best thing. So that was a bit of a downer, to have no barbers. That was crazy, and we'll talk about a bit of that in the second part of the show. We'll be going on a break every 15 minutes, so in 1 minute I'll be going on a break. Gather your thoughts, etc., on what I've said and how you feel about if you know me, then you know what I've done. Give me your thoughts on the videos you've seen of me. Like I said, if you want to check out my videos, a little plug from me, humorous_J. Yeah, I'm also on TikTok as well, but I don't really do the TikTok. I don't do the whole dances and stuff. I don't do that, but I will. I do post my wordplay stuff, so if you want to check them out on there, my TikTok, I nearly forgot my words. My TikTok is Jamie Richards 18. I'm not 18. It's just that number that. You can't even find the name you want. For example, I done Humorous Jade. No one had that name, so I was lucky to have that name. That's my name. But if I wanted to, for example, Jamie Richards, I can't have that. There's someone out there. There's millions of people out there that have Jamie as the name. It is nuts. But in 30 seconds we'll be going on a break. What we'll be talking about in the second round, we'll be talking about thoughts on lockdown. We'll also be talking about let's say bad moments and good moments in lockdown. And in the third part of the show, we will be talking about things to remember in lockdown. So stay tuned, guys. I will be back in. Relaks Radio. Whoa, Relaks Radio.
আপনি হয়তোবা জানেন না যে রেডিও অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্ট ইজ 4 times more powerful than any other media. রিল্যাক্স রেডিওতে যদি অ্যাডভার্টাইজ করতে চান তাহলে আমাদেরকে আজই যোগাযোগ করুন on 020-7474-9292. আমাদের সাথে অ্যাডভার্টাইজ করুন from £99 a month. Increase your business by advertising on Relax Radio. It has been too long. No one has taken the initiative to know who you are and what you do. Well, Relax proudly presents Relax Media to unite and expose all media-related personalities under one umbrella. If you are an artist, or maybe you're looking for one, look no further. Log on to www.relaxmedia.com, RELAKS media.com. In return, you get a free webpage and exposure to wider fan appreciation and contacts. Also, optional personal manager. Don't delay. Relax Radio.
Hey yo my people, we are back from the break. Hope you had your cup of tea. Hope you had a slice of toast and cereal, went to the toilet, because we're back in on the second part of the show. A few things to mention. Remember to like the Facebook page. Remember to download the Relaks Radio app. Remember to follow us on Instagram and also Twitter. And if you want to call in and speak to me, have a conversation about lockdown, which we are talking about. Not lockdown, sorry, 2020 so far. The number is 078 52 473 473. I repeat it again, 078 52 473 473. Yep, let's go. Just a quick recap. So we was talking about 2020, my thoughts on it, what I've been doing. We didn't have any callers in, but if you would like to call in, like I said, I just said the number. So yeah. So this part of the show, we'll be talking about kind of like the major parts of 2020. So for me personally, the major part of 2020 was the whole lockdown stuff, because we've been in 2 lockdowns now. We was only in lockdown for around 2 months. No, out of lockdown for around 2 months, and that weren't really enough. Imagine being in your house for 10 months and you can only go out for 2. It's been crazy. We're near to the end of the year, people. If I don't see you lot, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, etc. All love and guidance. But the major part, like I said, was being in lockdown, and I said before that you kind of really had to kind of make it like a benefit really to in lockdown, because like I said, people were working from home. I was working from home, and like I said, I was making sure I was doing videos, etc., making sure I was productive. If anyone, like I said, if anyone wants to call and talk about their lockdown, let me know, and then we can do that. And we can get you connected. So, what's everyone's thoughts on lockdown part 2? Who's still in here? Let me know if you're still here, and then you can let me know what you thought of it. Louis, are you here? Plaman, Nauda, Tutul, are you here? I know you guys came in early. Are you guys still here? Nope, I guess they're not. So a bit of thoughts on how it was for me working from home. So I work in the NHS. So I work I'm an administrator. Yeah, Louis here. What were your thoughts on lockdown, bro? How did you cope? You don't have to call in, don't worry. If you want to, let me know. But what are your thoughts on it? Just give me a few lines of what you thought of it. Oh, we got 5 people in there now. We are getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. 6? Ooh, 6. We're 6 people now. Come on. But if you're here, if you just joined in, we've been talking about 2020 so far. The first part of the show, we were talking about my thoughts on it. This round, we're talking about kind of like the major parts of it, which was like we're gonna go into a deeper depth of lockdown and how it was. So cool, that's fine. So yeah, I was working from home in lockdown, and that was a weird experience for me, because like I said, I've never ever worked from home before, and it was a weird experience. Lou said something. Lockdown was different, bro. Everyone encounters different experiences and dependent on your situation. Exactly. My situation, it was weird. Being an NHS staff at home, where you can't really you can only really talk to patients, you can't see them. And with me, I have a lot of patients that I recognize, at my workplace, and the fact that I couldn't see them and actually help them properly, and I could only help them over the phone, it was a bit restricted. So it was a weird feeling. I was in lockdown for the first part for about 4 months. So from March till about March, April, May, June, till about July actually. So around 4 or 5 months. No, yeah, 4 months. I can't count. But it was for 4 months, and it was just like every day I was waking up, and then I was doing full time at the time. So doing full time, it was hard. It's hard working at NHS and being an administrator, because you deal with a lot of situations, difficult situations. So dealing with that, it was tough, man. It was tough, but we got through it. And then I went back to work, and then was work for a bit, and then we're now in the second lockdown. I'm not working at home as much. I'm doing days here and there because it's not a full lockdown. But dealing with difficult patients in lockdown, it was stressful, because I couldn't really be angry. I couldn't really be annoyed at them, because it was a hard situation I don't think any of them have been in. So the fact that I need to help them as much as I can, so that they can be satisfied with the service, etc. I just wanted to make sure that was happening. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that was a hard part. I feel like another difficult part in lockdown was not having that kind of social side to things. Not being social with people. Yep, you could say being on social media. Oh, we got Sam Dyke in the building. My guy Sam Dyke. He's my friend Jack's little brother, and I've met him through there. Lovely kid, lovely kid. He said it's been a very strange year. It's worked out differently for different peoples throughout. Exactly. A lot of people have benefited and also had a disadvantage to it. I do want to shout out to the people who have had to suffer with mental illness and have to deal with that, because that is a very difficult thing to deal with. So I want to give a big shout out to them. If you overcome this situation, big up you, because I can't imagine how you guys would go through it. But yeah, Sam, you're right. Sam and Louis, you lot have been spot on with that. It's been good for different people and other people, etc. Another thing I do want to say, which is a big factor, is, like I said, not being social with people, because nightclubs are shut, restaurants are shut. You can't really go to the park as much. I know people are now doing that, but you can't go to the park as much and meet new people. Like, people understand you can't really have the same friends for years on years on years without developing another social side to you, with meeting new people. And do you know what helped a lot in the world as well? Having just that little conversation with people. You go to the park, and as much as people say, oh, excuse me, etc., that's a conversation, because it's an encounter you're having with people, and you don't really have that in the park. And you could talk about, is that your kid, etc. You can't really have that no more. So it's such a difficult thing to deal with, not being social. I miss the nightclub, because I'm a vibes. Like I said, I'm a vibes. I'm Lucian's next vibes. Next energy man. That's who I am. But not having to go to a nightclub anymore is a bit difficult for me. Obviously, I'm getting older now, so obviously it has to die down for me. But with me, I'm a nighttime person. I used to work in a nightclub. I used to, you know what I mean? So it was difficult not having that nightclub feeling anymore. Yeah, I listen to music all the time. It's not the same. It's not the same. It's not hearing your favorite tunes, hearing your favorite bangers in a club, the bass in your ears, etc. So I do miss a lot of that. I do miss going to restaurants, because you wanna be eating different kinds of food. Yeah, Lou, trust me, nights out was a big vibe, especially our group. Louis, just to let you guys know, Louis is part of the circle, part of the gang. Do you get what I'm saying? So Louis knows how we move. It was difficult. It was difficult to deal with. I feel like once lockdown ended, we went straight to Leeds. We went straight to Leeds to have a night out. So do you know what I mean? So I do miss it. I do miss it. So it's something that I can't wait for it to get back to. When we do get out of lockdown and nightclubs do back open, you will be seeing me there. So if you want to see it, I'll say it again: humorous_J Instagram, and Jamie Richards 19 my Snapchat. Yeah, cool. but I miss a lot of that. A lot of things. Another major thing that we're gonna break another 4 minutes. Another break. Another not break. Sorry, I'm getting my words muddled up. Another thing I do miss. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to hate it a lot. I miss window shopping. I'm not gonna lie. I miss it. I actually miss it properly. With some stores not fully opening properly, and that whole waiting in line. I can't be asked to wait in a line. I hate that. I hate that part with waiting in line, etc. Because it's just like, why am I? We never used to do it. To wait in line in Sainsbury's is probably one of the worst things to do. Sainsbury's, Tesco's, your local supermarket. Like, we used to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to put down Sainsbury's. And then you turn around the corner because my house is there. And then obviously you go down the road. And then you turn the corner. I used to turn the corner and I used to see the line so long. And I used to be like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. So, not going into stores properly. It was probably one of the worst things. Like JD, obviously that opened back up in lockdown, but now it's shut again. Going to JD, just having a look at the pair of trainers you want, or going to Foot Asylum, because I know Foot Asylum do a lot more clothes than JD, especially in Lewisham. And not be able to go into your favorite jewellery store to look at what you want, your favorite perfume store. It's such a difficult thing. And shout out to the people who have to get furloughed, and you have to stay at home and not work. Do you know what I mean? Because I can imagine that is a difficult thing. If you're here, let me know what things you miss in lockdown. Let me know what you miss, things that you want, you can't wait to get back to, etc. Like I said, the worst thing, I said it in the first part of the show, the worst thing was not getting a haircut. So I'm used to the rough look now. I messaged my friend, can you do my hair next week? And then I just remembered, you can't, because we have to stay at home. So I missed that fear factor. Obviously I'm growing my hair now, if you didn't know. So I can't even do that anymore. So it's tough not to look fresh. You can't look as fresh no more. You can't do that. So everyone has to get through the whole, how can I say it, the rough stage of having to looking rough, etc. Louis said, I miss the daily social interaction with the bros and the late time motives. Oh my days. We are going on a break in a minute, Lou, so we could discuss that in the last part. That is I can't see the boys. I can't see my friends that I see on a regular basis. Like I told you, look, I'm a nighttime guy, and I do miss that interaction with my friends and that. So it is really annoying not having that, because I'm very close to my friends, and if you are close to your friends, you understand the frustration with not seeing your friends. I hate being by myself. I hate it. This show, we won't be doing it by ourselves as much. We'll be doing it with people. I like the interaction. But we'll be going on a break now, guys. We'll be talking about that topic, especially in the early parts of the last part of the show. Not last part, the third part of the show, sorry. So I'll see you guys in a bit.
Relax Radio. Whoa, Relax Radio.
আপনি হয়তোবা জানেন না যে রেডিও অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্ট ইজ 4 times more powerful than any other media. রিল্যাক্স রেডিওতে যদি অ্যাডভার্টাইজ করতে চান, তাহলে আমাদেরকে আজই যোগাযোগ করুন on 020-7474-9292. আমাদের সাথে অ্যাডভার্টাইজ করুন from £99 a month. Increase your business by advertising on Relax Radio.
It's time for a show on Relax Radio. It talks about me and you. It's time for a show on Relax Radio. It talks about me and you. So listen to us, 24 hours, and let the happiness come to you on Relax Radio. Tune in to Relax Radio.
It has been too long. no one has taken the initiative to know who you are and what you do. Well, Relax proudly presents Relax Media to unite and expose all media-related personalities under one umbrella. If you are an artist or maybe you're looking for one, look no further. Log on to www.relaxmedia.com, RELAKS media.com. In return, you get a free webpage and exposure to wider fan appreciation and contacts. Also, optional personal manager. Don't delay.
Relax Radio.
Yo, my people, we are back for the third part of the show. Yeah, like I said, I'll be doing a few mentions all the time. Remember to download the Relax Radio app. Remember to like the Facebook page. Remember to follow the Instagram and Twitter. Okay, if you would like to call in, remember to call in on 078 52 473 473. That's 078 52 473 473. Let's get it. So if you've just joined in, we have been talking about 2020 so far. We're getting a few questions, we're getting a few thoughts from Sam, Louis. If you, like I said, if you want to let me know your thoughts on it, I don't mind at all to read it out, etc. Every day on the show, every morning when we start and when we get back from a break, put your W's in the chat, put your goats in the chat, because we winning, we goating every day. Every time we're on the show, we are winning, we are goating. Once you've entered this chat, you are a goat. You are winning. Yeah, every morning. I'll be doing a show every morning, Tuesday and Wednesday from 11 o'clock. So make sure you're tuned in as much as possible. You get to, if you're unable to view the stream, I'll be putting on my YouTube channel and also my Twitter as well. So you can always check the show out wherever you are, whenever you are, etc. So I just want to talk about a few mentions, and I've picked out ones that I personally have a big connection to. I want you lot's thoughts on it as well. The first one, I want to talk about the Black Lives Matter situation that happened this year. Basically, I'll give a quick run through. So a young man named George Floyd was killed by a policeman, etc. And that kind of sparked off a national protest. And I've never, like I said, I've seen protests, don't get me wrong, of various different things in the UK and in the world, but I've never really seen something as wide as that. In all over the world, it happened on social media. It went off, and a big thing that went off on social media was I think it was on a Tuesday, Blacked Out Tuesday, and that was incredible because my timeline was just full of a black screen or the fist up. So that was a major thing, and it was something with me, and then it was annoying for people to say what they said, etc. But that was a major thing. If you're here, just let me know your thoughts on that situation, etc. Because like I said, I'm 22. I've never seen that in my life. I've never seen such I've seen social media go off on certain things, on various different things, but I've never seen something like that go off, and that was a major key. Shout out DJ Khaled. So it was mad, man. It was mad. What are you guys' thoughts on that situation, on what happened? If anyone is still here. Don't worry, Lou. We're going back to the daily interaction. Don't worry, we're going on to that. But yeah, that was, if we'll probably see it late anyway. It's coming through in a bit late, but cool. Another thing, another major topic that happened this year, and I'm sorry if I missed out anything. It's just three that I picked out, that were major things for personal things for me. completely agree with you, bro. Yeah, 100%. You never we'll go back to what Louis said. Completely agree. Like you was something that, and I'm not really like educated. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm always gonna be honest on this show. I'm always gonna be honest. So I'm gonna always keep it real with you. I didn't know how to take it in, and I didn't know, even with COVID, the protest wasn't allowed because of so, but it made sense just to spread the word. Exactly that, Sam. It needed to happen. That needed to happen because people kind of needed to listen and hear us out, and that was just shout out to anyone that went to the protest. I'll be honest, I didn't go to the protest because of COVID, etc. I didn't go, but if you went, big up you lot, man. If you're watching this, etc., big up you lot for going, man. Honestly, it was an inspiration. It was something that had to, like I said, had to happen, and it was good. Like I said, I can't say anymore. It was brilliant. It was brilliant to hear. Another major thing that happened, and Louis Cret is a big because he's in there. He's a big fan of this sport and basketball. The Kobe happened and how he died, and how he passed away. It was sad because he done it so he can get back and forth to games, and that is just a scary thing of how you can pass away and there's someone that great, someone that iconic. It's literally like, for example, I know more about football, etc. It's like touch wood, Cristiano yeah, that was, ooh, my phone has died. Oh no, it's not. It's not died, just so I can see you lot's chat, etc. Yeah, we've been streaming for 37. We've been streaming for 37 minutes, people. I just wanted to say, my first time on the show. I just want a quick mention. If you have stayed in till now, I do appreciate. If you just joined in, not to worry. Just not to worry. We'll be doing this every Tuesday and Wednesday, so you'll be hearing my voice on a regular basis. So if you ain't missed the first one, you'll be in the second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. I'll be here at Relaks Radio. But yeah, the Kobe Bryant one, it just went, and it's how he passed away, etc. You just didn't expect it. You didn't realize. You don't realize what you have until it's gone. And he was such an iconic person, and people within the sport of basketball and who actually support it, you lot must know more about him and must know. So just let me know what your guys' thoughts on that. Let me know. Just jump in whenever you want. I'll just let you lot jump in whenever you want. I'm never here to. We don't do schedules here. We don't. We talk about whatever we want. If you want to jump in and say, we will let you know. Yeah, that one hit hard. Can't lie. It did. And I feel you lot, because that's someone. You watch the sport because of him. You watch the sport for, like, it's the same with football. And I always relate to football. I watch football because I want to look at great players. I want to hear about great players, and you want to hear them. You want to hear them continue this interview. And the fact that he can't do it anymore, it's a bit crazy. It is crazy. It was, Lou said, it was the last thing I expected to happen. Exactly. It was because it was so early on when COVID happened, and you're just like, what is happening? What is happening this year? I know, sorry I can't mention to everyone that's passed away in 2020, but may God rest your souls, etc. But it was just a mad thing. I'm speechless on that situation. I really am. So if you guys want to jump in and say anything more, let me know, and then I will shout you guys. I'll let you guys, other people will think. So Louis said that it was the last thing I expected to happen so early on this year. Another thing, a personal one for me, and it's something that it's a crazy thing. It's crazy. Pop Smoke, he's an young American artist, and his passing away is something crazy because he was so young, and I hate, and there's something that I want to talk about quickly. I hate when people are so young. I hate the fact people are so young and they're on the come up, and then their life is being taken away. That's something that you're like, wow, man. Someone to pop off. Guys, get me your thoughts on that. If you want to mention any special people, I know another person we need to shout out to. I believe Nipsey Hussle passed away. If I'm wrong, let me know. But yeah, let me know any special people you want to shout out, etc. Then we can definitely do that. But yeah, those are my main three things. I always just wanna, every time on the show, I just wanna mention a special things. Depending on the topic we're talking about, we can discuss, etc. We'll be going on the break soon in around 2 minutes. The last part of the show, I just want to discuss about what's in store for the rest of 2021. Like I said, if I've missed out any topics, just let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys want. Just mention it. Just mention things that you found hard, etc. in 2020. Like I said, we don't do schedules here. If you're gonna join in late, then just let me know. Like I said, we don't do schedules here. We never. We'll be discussing 2021 as well. Plans for myself. You guys can let me know the plans for yourself as well. 2020 so far. I will be also discussing, for example, the last 5 minutes of the show, things you will be expecting on it. I said it in the first part, but if you just joined in, I'll let you know what my thoughts on are. This is going to be a great show. I promise you, I will make it a great show and I'll make it happen. I appreciate everyone that's come through. I've been a bit nervous. I'm gonna be honest. I'll be always honest here. I will always say real thoughts. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be real. My personality will come out a lot more in here. Anything you guys want me to improve on, let me know. I'm someone who wants to improve and wants to do well, etc. So let me know. Yeah, and like I said, those are my thoughts. Those are my three big kind of my own personal topics on those three things, because they're three things that's really connected to me. Not obviously the Kobe Bryant one. It's just that when someone great's passed away, it's really hard to kind of.
Oh, Relax Radio.
আপনি হয়তোবা জানেন না যে রেডিও অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্ট ইজ 4 times more powerful than any other media. রিল্যাক্স রেডিওতে যদি অ্যাডভার্টাইজ করতে চান তাহলে আমাদেরকে আজই যোগাযোগ করুন on 020-7474-9292. আমাদের সাথে অ্যাডভার্টাইজ করুন from £99 a month. Increase your business by advertising on Relax Radio.
It's time for a show on Relax Radio. It talks about me and you. It's time for a show on Relax Radio. It talks about me and you. So listen to us, yeah, 24 hours, and let the happiness come to you on Relax Radio. Tune in to Relax Radio.
It has been too long. No one has taken the initiative to know who you are and what you do. Well, Relax proudly presents Relax Media to unite and expose all media-related personalities under one umbrella. If you are an artist, or maybe you're looking for one, look no further. Log on to www.relaxmedia.com. RELAKS media.com. In return, you get a free webpage and exposure to wider fan appreciation and contacts. Also, optional personal manager. Don't delay.
Relax Radio.
I'll say that first. I'll talk about that part. We would be getting a lot of, for example, musicians, footballers, even talking about their plans for the future, etc. Even actors, really. I want to get as much people on there, and if you guys, whoever you want to see on here, let me know. I'll try and make it happen. And yeah, onwards and upwards from here, honestly. And I do appreciate everyone that stay tuned and listen through. Also, when we have guests on it, I will be doing a lot of games, etc. to make it interesting, etc. to break the ice and everything. You know what I mean? So we'll have a lot of fun here. We will have a lot. Download the Relax Radio app. Remember to like the Facebook page. Also follow us on Instagram and Twitter as well, okay? If you want to check out my socials, it is Instagram. On Instagram, it is humorous_J. And also my Snapchat is JamieRichards19. My TikTok is JamieRichards18 as well, if you want to check out those stuff. Yeah, 2020. I've tried to cover as much as I can. I couldn't get everything because, like I said, 2020 has just been a crazy year. So I tried to just get kind of like the few main parts. If you're just tuning in now, I've been talking about, I've also been talking about my thoughts on it, what I've been doing, and also what we plan to do in the future, and also a few mentions regarding things to remember: Black Lives Matter, Kobe Bryant, and Pop Smoke's death as well. So that's what we've been talking about. The last part of the show, it'll be a quick one. We're just going to talk about 2020 so far and what we have stored. So we have around a month and a bit till 2020 ends, and I just want to have a good Christmas. That's all I want to have. I want to have a good Christmas. One thing I want to dream about, I want it to snow. I actually want it to snow. I just want this year just to end on a good note. That's why I'm so happy we've done the I've started radio, because I can bring a bit of positivity to your to the end of the year for you guys, and just make it fun. That's what I want to do. That's all I want to do. So yeah, I just want to have a good Christmas. PS5, I don't even know if I'm getting it. I don't know. I want to get Christmas, but I don't know. It's just something. I don't really play games as much, so it's like 2020. That's something I'm thinking about getting. PS5. I want a good Christmas. Things are looking up. Things are looking up on gas. So I'll share as much as I can with you guys whenever as possible. And yeah, 2021, like I said, I just want it to be better than this year. Like I said, we didn't really start in lockdown, but we did start with the whole COVID stuff. Hopefully the vaccination does help with the whole COVID stuff. Hopefully it helps, and we can see a better 2021. I'll be doing a lot of comedy stuff on my Instagram, so make sure you check that out. Also Snapchat, if you want to talk to me on there, I reply quicker on there. Also on TikTok as well. I plan to continue posting my stuff on there, so make sure you follow it up. And also, big up Relax Radio. Big up Relax Radio. Make sure we have a lot of people coming on here to start their radio career, and big up them. If they've started it or if they're in the process of starting it, big up them in it. And I want to give a big mention to Hafsa for helping me out. She's been training me, so I want to give a big shout out to her because she's helped me a lot. But yeah, next week hopefully I can get a guest on, and I'll be a lot better than this last time, because like I said, it's my first show, and I'm still learning. I'm still getting better. So I'm like a sponge. I just want to say I'm like a sponge. I absorb information. I absorb. I absorb. I don't act like a sponge when I don't deflate, etc. I don't do that. But I always absorb information, and any information you guys want to say, let me know. Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap it up there. Like I said, I just want to say again, thank you for staying and tuning in, etc. And we will have a good time on the Jamie Show. Yeah. So guys, take